Hello, I'm the VikingGaymer, and welcome back to Mass Effect. I am so sorry. It's been a while since I played this. After the whole ER thing, which I believe I explained in the last video, I ended up having to take a little bit of time off to take care of my nephews because my father-in-law ended up going in for hip replacement surgery, and then after that was bouncing around the whole working while taking care of the nephews thing, and then my fiance and I had a bit of an issue with the relationship a bit, and so on and so forth. But we talked about it, we sorted everything out, so right now we're doing pretty well. So because of that whole time it took for me for my father-in-law to trying to get better with hip replacement surgery and trying to balance work and then coming back, taking care of the nephews, going to sleep, waking up, going to work, and then at the same time having a problem with my relationship with my fiance, and then finally trying to resolve that now, it kind of got in the way with my videos, which I'm sorry. So I believe, since I'm not doing this for any serious thing, like I'm not doing this for like a career now, I figured it would be alright right now. I mean, of course, when I get more viewers and everything, of course I'm more dedicated to the viewers and I'm dedicated to playing this, but because of life, I kind of had to go on a bit of a hiatus, and I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I finally defeated this section. It took me a good, I don't know, 9 hours to complete. I literally went back to my old saves, I grinded up some money, I found a little trick online, not like a cheating trick, just a little casual thing which I didn't know existed, and then I ended up trying to get as much money as I can, get the best equipment I could, and also, if we look in here for a second, I grinded up my barrier to try and get the most amount of barrier I can get, which, by the way, boom, and then, oh, I can't get that yet, oh well. Anyway, I focused on throw, the last save, which was also a big dumb thing I did for my last video. So I went ahead and I practiced. I went back and I put all my skills into barrier, and then a little bit on first aid, a little bit on charm. Probably not going to focus on intimidate much because I'm not going to go that route. I might put a few in there just for the sake of it. But Spectre training I wanted to get up. I wanted to get this up earlier, but focusing on this so I can be able to get through that part. So I went in, I restarted it, I did it again, and then I did it again, and then finally I got it through. It took me a good, I don't know, half hour just to get through it when I focused. So finally got through that. Now we're going to get Liara. Here we go. We're going through this big ass tunnel here. And I've missed playing this game too. Just from all the crap we had to deal with taking care of my father-in-law's nephews, or sorry, my fiance's nephews, my father-in-law's grandchildren. It kind of held me back a bit by doing more videos because I want to do this as a career eventually. If I can make that happen, then that'd be fantastic. Whoa, crap! Whoa, you're gonna turn on this. I'm gonna get rid of that. There we go. I want to do this as an actual career, hopefully eventually. I mean, for now, it's just a hobby, and for those of you who are watching, thank you. And, oh, I forgot to mention, I also switched out Tali for Rex. I didn't know if you noticed that. Anyway, I do want to do this as a career, but for right now, it's just a hobby, and for me to get more experience with doing Let's Plays. But, yeah, I would love to make this to a career because I feel like it's a lot of fun. I know I need to get a bit funnier, draw you guys in a bit more, and for those of you who are watching right now, thank you so much for checking out my videos, see how I'm doing, and thank you for those who will comment and who in the future will comment, who in the future will see this, because it means a lot to me knowing that there are people out there that do support you even through something that you don't even think you can do. Like I've dreamt about doing Let's Plays ever since, well, I started off with Achievement Hunter, and then after that I saw Markiplier do it, and then Jacksepticeye, and then Bob, My Skirm, Wade, Lord Minion 777, the Diamond Mine card, all those, making so many videos of them playing video games, and I figured, oh damn, I would love to do that. And then I was also considering trying to do streaming because I saw Brown Man do it after he left. After he left Achievement Hunter, and I figured, well, okay, I could do that, but I wanted to start with Let's Plays for now, just because that's the proper equipment I have now. I don't know what I need for Steam, which I would love to do, or stream. So I would love to get involved in that. If there's anybody that's willing to help me out with that, I'm willing to go ahead and try that out because I figured that'd be fun. Just us playing through this, and the reason why I haven't went with streaming instead of Let's Plays is because I kind of see Let's Plays as kind of doing that, just us hanging out and oh, there's Lyra. Oh no, she's back here. Oh, I'll put my comment on hold.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
I just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay, so now we know our main objective. We just need to get Tali out. I mean, Liara out, not Tali. So my comment from before, I would love to go ahead and try out streaming. So if there's anybody that's willing to help me out with that, I'm willing to try that out. It's just for now, I can't. Oh crap! I should have gotten here. For now, I just see Let's Plays as part of doing streaming because I'm just playing this game. I'm trying to play it as full as I can. I'm trying to skip all the bullshit, you know, like from the last part, and just keep on going with the story. And that's why I'm trying to keep all the story in for you guys. And I know that's not gonna be enough because it's just me doing another video on it. Oh crap! Doing another video on it over and over and over again, and then you guys having to wait, and you guys having to see edited versions of it, and so on and so forth. But I figured for now this could be enough. Once I get into more experience with it, because I know I'm not experienced at all. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. I'm just goofing off for now. But once I get better at editing, once I get better at you know, making my videos, better at just content all in general for you guys, because that's the main important thing for this thing, for what I'm doing. I'm not doing this just because, oh, I'll just throw a few videos in here. It's also because I believe that, you know, everybody should have a chance at doing this, and it's fun doing this. I get to play games. I get to play games like this every single day, but I get to do it as a video for you guys, and I get to show you guys a game that I feel passionate about. Maybe not this particular game right here because of what happened in the last part, but as I realized going through the part again, well, I mean this part again, to get to this point, I mean, words, I realized that, yeah, bits and pieces of it were my fault. Like, if I actually learned a bit more of the controls, I could have gotten through the tank part or whatever that thing part easily, and could be a lot simpler for me to get by, but was frustrated at that time, so I do apologize. I also have to apologize, what is this? That one, no. So, nope. No. Right, no, left, right, left, up, right. Yeah, there we go. Total guess. Also, I had to apologize from the previous, not the previous, the second part, where I complain how everything was not connected, I was wrong. I will admit it, I was completely wrong, and I was just being an idiot and not realizing or exploring my environment. So I will admit I was wrong. It is everything is connected. I realized once I was doing the whole trick with the whole money situation. And what am I doing here? Oh, there she is. Okay. But no, what I realized there's a trick where, you know, the doctor that I
Oh. How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Not so fast, Shepard. You sure she's on our side? Her mother's working with Saren.
I am not my mother. I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
Oh, sorry, I was about to sneeze.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know...
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Let's be smart.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Okay. So what I was gonna say, the trick I found online was apparently if you, all those add-ons you can use for your weapons and everything, you could sell them to the doctor once you do a mission for her again, which probably a bad time to talk about
Brenda, you don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he
it. Too
wants.
fucking bad.
Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
So, anyway, what I was trying to say, I'll try to explain what I'm doing just a little bit. The tactic that I found was after you do the second mission with the doctor, she will go ahead and sell you her own products half price. And why that's important is because she sells you a whole lot less. Well, she buys your items for a whole lot less than you would for the merchant. However, the merchant and the doctor work together in tandem. Oh, I got fired. I got distracted. So let me explain this really quick. The merchant and the doctor work in tangent with their items, so that way whenever you sell products to her, you can buy them back from him at a cheaper price. So that way you're getting more from her, but buying back less from the merchant, and you have to constantly go back and forth between the doctors to the merchant, and then you would get more and more money each time. So I did that for about 2 hours, I guess, and wasted a whole bunch of time doing that. But I was able to get better armor. It didn't show quite well because I got distracted. But I bought better armor, better pistols, because apparently I can only use pistols because of the Sentinel. Oh well. And after that, I was able to get through the whole process with it by also doing side missions again, and making sure that all my experience goes to my barrier, so that I can have extra defense, because that's the only thing I'm lacking. And then, yeah, so that was pretty much my process. So I'm going to go ahead and do this again. And if not, if this takes a while, I'll just go and edit it out, so by the time you see this, I'm back here. Yep, we're skipping ahead. Never mind. Thank fucking Christ. Sorry, but that took a half hour right there. I am disappearing. Why am I disappearing? What is going on? It keeps glitching on my screen.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear.
Or Protheans were as close to humans as they could be.
I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process.
Either that or
you must be
Shepherds of Prothean.
remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit,
what?
or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Okay, so that mission is finally done, so let's go ahead and just go to the next two locations that we need to go to. Right here. So I think, let's see. Pharaohs, let's try that.
Message coming in.
Oh.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Okay, let's go do that really quick. Why not? It's along the way. Okay, let's get out of here and go to the Diplomat's Lounge, wherever that may be. So you with us and you with us.
Equalizing interior pressure. With exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Who's this?
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander?
I sure do not.
I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This
I hate this guy already.
Diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive.
I'm shaking my head at you.
120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy could be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander.
Oh, here we go.
Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet.
You have
have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council.
Get out of here, Fly.
It will not be as
Jesus.
negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Go fuck off. I seriously don't like you.
Commander Shepard, sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay. There is a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago. She is from Mindoir. I guess she was taken in the raid on your town.
She's been a slave for the past 13 years? Is she alright?
Not really. She's a little messed up. She got free somehow, grabbed a gun from one of my guys. Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die. I hope you'd talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing. The raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
I'm on my way, Lieutenant. Sit tight.
Anything you could do would be great. I don't want to... she's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
Alright, so where is she? Docking bay?
Commander, glad to see you.
I wish it were under better circumstances. Where is she?
Behind those shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. Every step we take gets her more wound up.
I hope I don't need it. Tell your men to stand by.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off, or walk away. I am willing to wait her out. Good luck, Commander.
Okay, let's do this.
Strange.
Stop! Stop! What are you?
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Gerard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. Hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
You're not an animal. Your parents, what did they call you? Do you remember them?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
What's the last thing you remember from Mindoir?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the Masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know. She hopes they'll leave. But they put her in the pen. She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
Talitha, you were what, 6 years old? No one blames you for staying quiet and hoping they go away. The only person blaming you is you.
She wants to believe that. She wants to believe nothing would change. She doesn't want to be there anymore. In the pen, in the cages, lying quiet while they do things to her.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
No, she's no good! Don't want to be handled again!
How did you get here? Did you escape?
She can't escape. They have chains, wires, needles. You go too far, they take your brains away. Animals like her come. Animals with guns. They make the Masters explode. She tries to fix the Masters so they won't be mad at her. She puts all the reds and purples back in, but they don't move. The other animals take her.
You were afraid. All you'd known for 13 years was the Master's abuse, so you tried to heal them.
She doesn't want to see other animals. They're not real. They can't be real. They can't see her. If the animals can see her, then this is real. But it can't be. The wires, the chains, the hitting. This doesn't happen to her. It's another girl. A dirty girl. A stupid girl. She deserves it. It happens to her. Doesn't it? They see her, so it's real. She doesn't want it to be real.
I was on Mindoir. My parents died in the raid.
Lying! You get hit for lying! Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken. Only fit to dig and carry.
For a while I was broken. I lost my whole family, Talitha. My friends, my childhood. I had to pull myself up and keep going.
You lose your mommy and daddy, but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up. She wishes she could stand up.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
She doesn't want... Don't touch her!
What happened to your parents?
She sees them. They're yelling, run, hide! They hit the Masters. But the Masters, they have lights and hoses. Daddy's... he's melting!
Jesus.
Shh! She doesn't want to see that! Don't make her look! Don't look! Stupid, stupid!
I know it hurts, Talitha, I'm sorry. But you need to deal with this. What happened to them? Think.
When she thinks, water comes out of her eyes. The Masters beat her when she wastes water. So she doesn't think anymore. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy. Burning in white light, melting, going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her. They're dead, Shepard. They try to save her and the Masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
Please don't touch her. She's dirty. You'll catch it.
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
Will she have bad dreams?
You'll dream of a warm place, and when you wake up, you'll be in it.
She'd like that. It hurts when I remember me. But she wants to remember.
Oh, poor Talitha. I feel so bad for her. This game is brutal sometimes. Jeez Louise.
Is it over, Commander?
She took the sedative. She wants to get better, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just, when I see her curled into a ball and shivering, she was only 6 when they took her. Why the hell are we out here if we can't even keep one little girl safe?
Bad things happen to good people, Lieutenant. That's why you and I are here. Don't wring your hands over her. Help her.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for your help, Commander. We are taking her to a counseling center. They'll help her get better.
Message. Okay, great. I think let's go ahead and take a look at what this, whatever her name was, wants.
Creating a single organization to
No,
maintain
can we
order
go?
on the Citadel.
Let's take a look at what this Dasan chick wants, and I think that will be it.
In entertainment news,
because you might not
Francis
see
Kidd
it,
has
but
announced
I've been
plans
playing
to direct Hamlet with
for
Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor
an hour and a
with
half
Hamlet
now.
who uses Elcor body
What
language
happened
and
was I
pheromones.
got stuck at that part
Kidd
with the
claims that he's
Krogan,
also excited
so I
by
had to do
giving
the
a human
ballsiest thing, and I
audience the
hate
chance
it.
to judge Hamlet by his deeds
I
and
had
not
to
his
switch
emotions.
from difficulties. I had to switch from normal to casual. I know, go ahead and berate me, comment, do whatever you need to do, but see, normal in Mass Effect 2 I can do just perfectly fine. I can even do hard on Mass Effect 2. This one I don't even have a chance at normal, so unless you want to see more content, I need to keep it casual. I'm sorry,
Shepard?
but
Khalees had been seen in Al
for
Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Still don't like her. She's a bitch. Okay, so if I remember correctly... excuse me, my throat. We need to go to the lounges where the other politicians are. So I think like here, or one of these rooms. Let's try this one first. Diplomat, Elcor, Diplomat. Nope. Hi, Dolly. Oh, that was a way we just went through. This one. Or... no, that was good. Here we go.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Coming up with the ransom seems like the best way to ensure Dahlia's safety.
That's what I thought. I did what they wanted, transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. I think, actually, what time is it? I think, oh, what was that? I think I'm gonna leave that video here, or this video, not that video, and we'll save that mission for next time, or I'll do it on the side. I'm trying to stick away from side missions, just, I don't know, I find them interesting, and I don't know if you guys do or not. I think for now on, I'll stick to side missions basically for my own amusement and also me getting more credits and, you know, leveling up my characters and so on and so forth. So I'll stick with that for myself.
In a further development,
and I'll only continue on the story missions for you guys for next time. So, if you like this video, please give it a like. Any constructive criticisms or comments, please write them in the comments down below. I'll go ahead and read them. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Ta-da!